Hello aspirants, welcome to Guru Deekshaa, the AnthroGuru series by Dr. Tejaswini. Today's topic that we are going to discuss now is the dominant caste. When is a caste dominant? So it is dominant when it wields enough economic and political power, and also it occupies a fairly high position in case of hierarchy. So, a caste is dominant when it has economic power, political power, and also it holds a high position in the caste hierarchy. So, these three are the main aspects. Who coined this term, the dominant caste? It was by Yaman Srinivas, the famous anthropologist. So, whenever you are writing answers in anthropology, it is a must that you name the anthropologists and the concept that they gave. So now Yaman Srinivas, he had written a book by the name The Dominant Caste in Rampur. It was here where he first explained the concept of dominant caste. According to him, the dominant caste had high share in case of land, they had high numerical strength, also they had a high place in caste hierarchy. So according to Yaman Srinivas, the dominant caste had high land, numerical strength and caste hierarchy. However, with time, there are new factors that have been added to the dominant caste system. Now we can say that say Western education, government jobs, political clout, or you can say we know that MLA, we know that MP, this type of system actually works well in case of a village setup. ये लड़का वहाँ से सीख के आया है, he has studied in say UK or he has studied in Harvard or Cambridge, so automatically there comes an aura with that person who has Western education. In case of government jobs, the obsession with government jobs is irrespective of the village setup or the urban setup. It still exists in India. Similar is the case of political clout. If you know someone who is an MLA and MP, automatically people start referring you with high reverence, with the assumption that maybe some of their work will be done by you in the near future. So these three are some of the new factors which can be added to the dominant caste system. Now, but there are certain changes as well. The whole system of dominant caste today is on change. It is changing. Why is it changing? Because of Panchayat Raj institutions. Here not only women but also the ESC, the ESTs, everyone has got their reservation. So the caste hierarchy factor has gone down. Okay. Second is the education for all in India is increased. It has improved. No longer is that the education system is restricted to certain castes. Everyone has equal rights to education in India today. Next. Third is what happened before is the transport system in India was not that strong. So usually what happened was there was a village level dominance in India. Village level dominance. But now this village level dominance has given way to the regional level dominance. The village level dominance has given way to regional level dominance. This actually serves no purpose today. This does. Example. Imagine that there is this village where the Marathas are the dominant caste, but they are surrounded by some other villages where the dominant caste is the Brahmins, and there are some Brahminical dominant villages, some here. Do you think this region will be, this Maratha village, which is caused by dominant village, will serve any purpose? No. This will do. No? This Brahminical dominance will be there in this whole region, not these small clusters. Okay. So today it is a regional level dominance because there needs to be a continuum in case of dominance. So now coming to the regional level dominance, examples are Reddis in Andhra, Marathas in Maharashtra. These are all regional level dominant, castes. Next, what are the features of dominant caste? They have certain features, classical features. So what are these features? Let us see. First is they try to maintain a distance with others. Maintain distance with others, so as to provide their own clout. They form their own clout. Second is they try to portray themselves as the protectors of culture. Also, they set norms of behavior. Which, if not followed, brings about certain punishments. And also, in case of dispute settlements, they have the final word. Village level or the regional level dispute settlements, they have the final word. Now, this concept of dominant caste was challenged by whom? S.C. Dubey. He was another Indian anthropologist again. You should know all these anthropologists, what they proposed, and also, so first is in anthropology, you should know the anthropologists' concepts. Who introduced which concept? Second is examples. Third is diagrams. So these three play a major role in case of scoring high in case of anthropology. Okay. Next, coming to the point, S.C. Dubey. What did he say? He said, at the present era, do you think dominant castes actually work? In case of a dominant caste, say this is the number of people in the dominant caste. Not all of them are equal in case of wealth or say in case of education. There is always going to be one person who is dominant in this dominant caste as well. So, what did S.C. Dubey say? It should be a dominant individual rather than a dominant caste. Okay, but Yaman Srinivas again came up with a counter argument that the dominance of this person is again because of this dominance of the whole caste. He is dominant because he belongs to this caste. So, the leader of a dominant faction is also a leader of a dominant faction. He is a dominant just because he belongs to certain XYZ dominant caste. So he put forward his theory again. Now coming to the next anthropologist who talked about dominant caste. It was Ghanshyam Shah in the year 1985. Years are not actually that important, but just for your information. So what he said was that the dominant castes are actually strengthening themselves rather than deteriorating. And how are they doing that? By forming dominant groups. They are forming dominant groups so as to maintain their class interests. They maintain their class interest by forming dominant groups. Example for this can be the Kshatriya Sabha. Kshatriya Sabha of Gujarat. Also, these caste groups, what do? They pass resolutions against the government for grievance redressal. So all these factors, they in fact strengthen the dominant caste system rather than reducing. So this was about dominant caste. Thank you.